The rare, the exotic, and the special blue opal is for you. Folks, I want to reveal something that you'll hear me talk a lot about in the next 2 hours. Let me just move this down here and pull up something that nobody thought was possible. As we close out Jay's visit, I present to you the world's most collectible, most sought after, most glorious turquoise. This is Hubei. Mined in the late 70s and 80s, it's closed, it's gone, and it's done forever. Nobody has Hubei. In fact, it's been 4 years since Jay was able to bring any Hubei to HSN. Leave it to Jay King, the man who knows and has the resources and sources to bring it to life. So here's what we're doing. There's been a lot of talk about this, there's been a lot of promotion about this. Everybody's been on edge about it because it's such a big deal. We are gonna offer Hubei at a ridiculously good price. To many people, this is priceless because you can't buy it anymore. It's regarded as the world's most collectible antique vintage turquoise. The plan is to showcase it at the end of our 2 hours. It will be our final item, and when we open our phone lines and open hsn.com for business on this one, it will be a first come, first served. No wait list, no advanced order, no extended delivery. It's gonna be so exciting. Incidentally, that's 36 inches of real Hubei. We will be offering at the same time a very small number of fabulous stretch Hubei bracelets. Again, travel the length and breadth of this amazing country and go into every jewelry store and ask, do you have any Hubei? And they'll say, what? We've not had Hubei for 30, 40 years. We've got it tonight, and it can be yours. I'm gonna go this way as we introduce the man that for nearly 3 decades has been a fixture of HSN. And Jay, after our show on Tuesday, I'm thrilled, I'm shocked they let us back in together. How are you, sir?
Doing well, but like a fixture in my family is that uncle that you that you invite and he never goes away, right?
I didn't mean it like that, honestly, Jay.
So, okay.
We always have a blast when you
We always rock, you know? And we got to say home to my mom. My mom loves you,
and I
right?
love her.
And you know, it's really weird too, I think it's something to do with the accent. That, you know, my whole family loves my wife, Sheila.
Yes.
But they love her. They'll stand around just to listen to her talk.
She's British, for those that don't know.
Yeah, and it doesn't make any difference what she says.
Say anything.
She can say anything. But they just stand around and listen to her because they like to hear her talk. Isn't that weird?
That's the secret of my career, Jay. I stand around and say anything. Hope nobody notices. It's good to see you, my friend.
Yeah, and we got a great show tonight. We always have a lot of fun, but we've got things, well, you just, yeah. I mean,
the Hubei?
Yeah, we got some things. But, I mean, we got some things in this show that are really, really incredible.
Well, we want to start brand new, 99 left. This is sterling silver with black calcite, striking, really that beautiful contrast of the noble metal against the black. If you've got a special occasion, a do, as they say in England. Have you heard Sheila say that?
Yes, I do. I know all of
Yes, I know. If you're going to a bit of a do this holiday season, this might be the piece you wear. Jay, just a quick intro. What is this all about?
Okay, well, this is a brand new mine find. This is actually, you know, and we're finding, you know, it's really weird because we're finding, you know, like I've been doing this for 46 years, you know, like new mine finds. We're finding, like now we're getting a lot of new chalcedonies, we're getting a new calcites, a lot of quartzites, a lot of different materials. And this is a brand new black calcite, and this is natural. And so, you know, calcites normally aren't something that you would really work with in the jewelry industry because they're too soft. And that's not the case in this case. I mean, it's a really, really hard calcite, incredibly hard on the Mohs scale, and takes an amazing facet, amazing polish, brand new gallery design, all the sterling silver on this, individually handcrafted from scratch from sterling silver sheet material. So I gotta tell you, especially for October, going into the winter,
perfect.
Everybody, you're gonna see a lot of black dresses, a lot of outfits, right? A lot of white, black, but a lot of darker materials, and this is something that really is the standard. And the necklace, to tell you the truth, you could wear, you always need something black, right? I mean, you always need something black to accessorize with, and this is really, really amazing.
You'll get your wear out of it. There's only 40 now left if you'd like to order. It's 077839. You know, back when Jay and I were together on Tuesday, we started something on the Mookite. We did, and we need to finish it tonight. We unveiled a very very special sale price, down from $148 to $79.98, and it was on fire. Our phone lines were ablaze with excitement. We have, I don't want to misspeak, producer Kevin, is it 370 or 380 now available? 380. So this is going to be gone. This is last call, last chance. And Jay, as we always joke, the Mookite. Who does not want to own a little piece, a slice of the Mookite? Well,
you know, with Mookite, I think, you know, you always wonder why would, you know, what attracts people to something. The name, number one, is when people come up, really seriously, I mean, how many people can you say when you walk up to them and say, what is that you're wearing? And you say Mookite, you know, just Mookite. I mean, how many people own Mookite, all right? It's not one of those things that you even find anywhere. Like, you know, it's so rare. There's only one known location of where it's mined, and it's Glenn, our miner friend, he mines this in the Northwestern Territories in the Kennedy Range of Australia. Now, there are two sources for Mookite, but it's real interesting, okay? Because Glenn has the claim, right? And so he's got that, so he mines the Mookite, and he's got the claim. There's another mine operator that mines other material.
Yes.
But the vein runs over onto his property.
Uh-oh.
So technically, there's really one known location for Mookite, but there's two guys that can lay claim to mining it.
This is like a TV show, Jay.
It really is. It's very interesting. And I got to tell you, the border is well marked. And you know, they're all friends and everything, but you know, but literally, I mean, Glenn's got the lion's share on his property, and so you know, his claim of it. Mookite is one of those materials that, if you're a rock hound, if you're a collector, it's one of those materials that there is no way to substitute this. It has a look that no other material that I've worked with in my career, which spans 46 years, that looks anything like this. I mean, look at all the different colors on this, and just the way it looks, the textures, the colors. This is the natural material. And what I've done here is, these are just my specimens.
Yes.
Now, you know, my specimen cases, I have tons of specimens, literally thousands.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
A lot of them are just like the original crystals or stuff, a lot of that. But what I'm doing now is I've gotten lazy, so when we cut something, I have them cut specimens and polish them. Because see what I'm supposed to do, all my specimens, my roughest specimens that don't look like this, it's because I'm supposed to do that.
Right.
But I never get around to it. I mean, I've got a few, but I mean, I just never get around to making my specimens. But this is all cut from the natural material. It is natural material. Very unique, very different. And then I'm not even going to talk about this stupid price. I mean, this really is, you know, to be honest with you, I made this. We manufactured this. We created this from scratch. And there's no way to build it and sell it for that price. It's just not, you just can't do that. It's not reality. And they do things like this that aren't reality. And I guarantee you that that's not reality. You couldn't build it and sell it for that.
Wait till you see the Hubei. You don't even know. Wait, guys, and for those wondering, the Hubei necklace, I didn't mean to cause such a stir at the start of the show, but I know there's a lot of anticipation about it. A lot of people that follow Jay have been waiting for it. We will be doing it at the end of the show at around 9:40 East Coast time, so please be with us. The world's most desirable antique vintage, not mined for 40 years. We have Hubei in limited numbers. If you want the Mookite, we are now down to about $250, about $220 now with everybody ordering. In a few seconds, we're going to show off the cuff that's available and also some earrings if you fancy. But for all of our rock hounds that love special, love color, love character and personality, you're going to love what this does. It brings everything to life. But what's important to know, every piece is unique, Jay. No two are the same.
Well, they're impossible. If you look at this and look at the design, you know, and this was, I didn't do this design, right? But I just, you know, when you know, we did design it. I mean, everything that you see on the show is exclusive just to the show. They're all our own designs. We manufacture everything from scratch.
Right.
But this came in, it looked very ethnic. It almost looked like, you know, like have you ever like gone to Africa and you've seen like the lion claw necklaces and stuff like that?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Okay, and the different claw necklaces in the Southwest, you know, back in the day, the bear claw necklaces.
Yeah.
This kind of had that same feel for it, but it wasn't sharp, and it was like cool. It was colorful. So I thought, man, that's a very, very different look.
Well, the cuff is available, fabulous pricing, also on sale. The cuff is down from $186 to $129 and change, and the earrings are down from $81 down to $56 and change. And again, big, bold, lots of silver presence. Again, everything touching your skin is precious metal. We love that. Maybe it's just that splash of Mookite that you're looking for. These are going to be ideal for you. 094233 is your item number. Tonight, we are going to focus on a couple things. One of them is opal and one of them is turquoise. Obviously culminating with that Hubei turquoise necklace towards the end of the next hour. We want to start our journey into opal though with something brand new, a mine find if you will. Let's go to Madagascar. Let's talk green opal. Just the very word opal, Jay, commands so much respect, especially when you start changing the rules of the game by bringing in different colors of opal.
Yeah, well, number one, there are no rules. I mean, that's what's fun. Okay, you know what's fun about this? Anybody who's watched us and watched the show, you know that we have a very niche business, right? And we're primarily known, well, number one thing we're known for is our turquoise and our turquoise designs. I mean, the rare turquoises. Number two is opal. I literally travel the world. Every trip that I go on starts with going to either a brand new turquoise or an old turquoise deposit to buy more rough, or a new opal deposit, or to go to an opal mine and buy, people that I'm already established with. Look at this. This is a brand new opal. You're seeing it for the very first time. It's brand new. Now, this is one of our exclusive designs. I can't claim that I have an exclusive on this material because other people could have access to it, but I don't know of anybody that has access to it. Look at the clarity on this material. Look at the color of it. It's a brand new, we're calling it green, but I don't know what you would call this. It is the most kind of like it's like a yellow, limey.
Yes.
Green.
Yes.
I mean, there's no color that I know that would describe what this is. But if you like new, if you like different, if you like unique, if you're a collector, this is a brand new opal, and it came out of Madagascar. This isn't something, this might even be a one and done. I'm not really sure. We bought all the select material. It took us a couple years to actually get our hands on the material, actually from the time I saw it to the time now that we're able to put it in a design. This design, also brand new, exclusive, a unique material, but you can just see, even look, okay, here's a really cool thing. Every one of them are one of a kind.
Sure.
This one is different than this one.
Yeah.
I mean, I could show you 3 or 4 of these, and they're all gonna be the same basically design, but because Mother Nature doesn't make natural materials the same, do you see?
Yeah.
Where you've got, every one of them is gonna have their own unique look.
We have fewer now than 140 left before it's sold out. Actually, fewer than 100 in the necklace and about 40 pairs of the earring. You will be the first from our Mine Find show to own green opal. 077842 is your item number. Guys, can I grab the Hubei for a second back on there? Can we just do that? I want to show everybody, for those asking, I'll take just a quick second out. Forgive me, folks, we are all over tonight with some wonderful, wonderful things. I'm just going to grab this Hubei, bear with me. Isn't that stunning, though? That color, Jay, the way you described it, that lemon and lime, is really perfect. Okay, so, to give everybody fair warning, and folks, please obviously be patient with us. We really want to make it available to everybody and give everybody a fair shot and a fair chance. Doing these shows with Jay and learning so much about the collectible pieces, it's really a privilege to have genuine Hubei here, something we've not seen in a long time. You're looking at something that many would regard as priceless. You cannot buy Hubei, they don't sell it. If you're finding Hubei, it's from somebody's private collection. Last mined in the late 70s and 80s, 40 years ago. This is real Hubei, coming in at 36 inches. Again, price, I don't know, $3,000, $2,000. It just depends on what somebody would put on it. For any turquoise lover out there, it really is priceless. At the end of our show tonight at around 9:40, we will be giving you all the details. We'll leave that there for you, and I'll keep obviously reminding everybody so everybody gets that fair shot of what is most definitely an exquisite mine find. Talking of which, how does blue opal sound? If green wasn't your thing, maybe blue opal is, Jay, 4 times in 46 years. Is that right?
You know, yeah, I mean, you know, it's really cool. Okay, and here again, just so everybody knows, this is our new thing. We have themes.
Yeah, we do.
And so our first like 40 minutes, our theme is going to be opals and opals from around the world. Which I don't mind.
No.
You know, the thing with opal, like I said, we specialize in turquoise. There are 2 specialties, are turquoise, and second are opals, and opals from around the world. It's what gets me going, right? It's what makes it worthwhile to, you know, usually travel at least halfway around the world to go somewhere. And then, just so everybody knows, all of the rest of the show, everything that you see on this show, all the new materials, are all because I went to either a new turquoise mine or to go buy turquoise, or I went to a new opal mine, or went to an old opal mine to buy more rough. Everything else that you see, all the trips that I go on, they spiderweb off of those 2 trips.
Wow.
My money shot is turquoise and opal. Those are my money roughs. That's what I specialize in. So everything else you see, we were already on the trip. We were somewhere in that geographical area, and then we go and see all these other mines. So you can see this on Aaron. Check this out. Look at the size of this puppy. Okay, number 1, blue opal, just so you know, natural blue opal, extremely rare, and Aaron is wearing that amazingly. That is beautiful. Beautiful. Look at the color of this, okay? The very first time, I've been doing this 46 years. 46 years. I know I don't look that old.
You're waiting for me to jump in then. I'm sorry, I missed my cue.
You missed your cue.
I apologize, Jay.
You were supposed to go and go, oh my God, Jay, you don't look that old.
Can't possibly be true, right?
Yeah, possibly. I have socks that are 46 years old. Okay, that's another story. Okay, here's the thing with blue opal. In 46 years, honestly, of doing this, and let me tell you something, I specialize in opal. Like I said, we go all over the world in search of new opals and new kinds. I've only encountered blue opal 4 times in my life.
That's amazing.
Okay, the very first time in the late 70s, early 80s in Peru was the Peruvian blue opal. If you have that material today, if you can find it, because it's mined out, it's literally like printing money. You can almost, if you have the really high quality material, you can ask anything for it. The other 2 were in the United States, one in Oregon and one in Idaho. Both of those are now mined out. Wow. I still have people calling me asking me when I'm going to bring that on again. Okay, by the way, this we're just showing you right here, and this is really fascinating. Okay, this is a blue opal. This is a seam opal. What's amazing with it, it's one of the very few materials that I get in India that is actually mined in India. Wow. This is by far the largest opal, natural blue opal design I've ever created and we've ever done. If you look at the material on this, the way we get this material, this is what they call seam opal. And this is actually, I bring a piece of the rough. This is actually how the rough comes to us. Okay, so here's the seam. So this is the host rock. This is actually all blue opal, this whole thing right here. That right there. So what they do when they pick this out of the walls, it comes to us just like this with a seam. Now this we just cut off, right? But all I've done here is I've just taken a leather wheel and just hit that with a leather wheel. It's not like I spent time polishing that or anything like that. I just hit it with a leather wheel, with a little zam. That's why I brought it up. This material, which the majority of the opals that you get, the majority of them, you don't facet them normally. They're not hard enough to facet. This is facet grade. But if you want to collect, and you want to collect opals, and again, the story on this, if it comes from this open pit mine.
Right.
And it was either, it was something like it was tin, or I want to say tin or lead or something is what they were mining in it. And when they left and the mine closed down, not like in America, you couldn't get away with that.
No.
I mean, you'd have to go in and reclaim it, right? Well, they don't go in and reclaim it. But what it did is it opened up the pit to the local villagers, and they go down. Do you know how that this is mined? They take a piece of rebar. Do you know what rebar is? Like a metal, right? They put it in concrete usually. They'll take a piece of rebar and they'll sharpen the end of it. And then they go and they find the seams in the walls, and then they pick it out. Wow. And then they walk it or take it by however means they can, about 50, 60 miles to this other village where our friend, what he does is they bring it to him. He grades it by size, by color, and by quality, right? So it's graded 3 different ways, and then he pays it based on that. He pays them, so they sort out all the material. And then when he gets enough material that it's workable for us, then he gives us a call, and then we buy what they call the parcel or the lot, the load, right? And that's how we get this. So I guess what I'm trying to, it's not like this comes to us in truckloads.
Right, right.
I mean, it's not like all of a sudden that, you know, the doorbell rings and they drop it all off, right? This is a long, drawn-out process. It takes a lot of time. It's something that we're hoping to keep in our line for a while. They're still bringing it to him. They're still mining it, but it's a long, drawn-out process. What you're seeing here, though, is the bigger chunks like this, the bigger sizes that have that clarity is really, really difficult to get. And just like the one, if you go back to Aaron, you see how big this is, and you look at the one Aaron's wearing, they're all again here, they're all truly unique, one-of-a-kind pieces. There's no 2 of these that will be totally identical.
We are down to the final few on the necklace. It's down to $189.98. Obviously, specialty pricing. Spending $75 gives you free shipping all day long. So whatever else you buy today is going to be free shipping and handling. Obviously, we want you to be able to try this on yourself. That's the beauty of HSN, is that you've got till the end of January right now to be able to, we'll see what you think. Now, if you're captivated with the blue opal, and it's that heavenly blue opal that I think captures everybody's attention. Maybe you're looking for something else, a different style. I do have a cuff available, and we have the earrings as well. So the cuff is $228 and the earrings are $99.50. Again, it's how you want to wear it. It's how you would prefer to wear it. The shape here that Jay has created has the drama, and obviously the faceting, which is what you're seeing here with the multiple surfaces, reflecting all the light. That looks gorgeous. But Jay, similar, beautiful designs with the cuff and the earrings.
Right, and these cuffs, again, these are part of their gallery collection, so they're one-of-a-kind designs. They're all handcrafted by silversmiths and lapidaries. You cannot cast or stamp these kinds of designs. You have to have silversmiths involved. Now, I will tell you this too. Do you see the opal in that cuff? That's what they call royal blue.
Royal blue.
Yeah, so that's the royal blue. That is the material when it comes in, we pay a premium for that. And we reserve it only for the sterling silver designs and from the really higher end designs. That is like the top quality that you can get. And it's that beautiful royal blue, so clean. And the clarity and the cleanliness of the material plus the color saturation is what to go for.
Well, if you'd like to try it, it's there for you. Royal blue, it's our gorgeous blue opal jewelry, 077951. There's a lot going on behind the scenes, folks. In fact, I just heard something, Jay. I don't know if you know this yet, but
they don't tell me anything.
It's safer that way, Jay. We will be making an announcement following this item. I did just get some official news, so we will make an announcement after this item, so stay with us. It's something that you definitely need to hear.
It's not that I've been fired, is it?
Don't make this hard on me, Jay. Don't make this more awkward.
I know you wanted to break up, but really, on national TV?
I thought you could go out in style.
You would think that I wouldn't make a scene.
And take your rocks with you.
Yeah, take your rocks and don't make a scene.
Oh my gosh, we
Okay,
have too much fun.
I gotta tell you, now here's the deal on this, okay? This is impossible to show this material in this light.
Impossible.
Okay, I'm gonna do the best. I'm giving you my actual best shot. When Adam had to do this on his own, right? And I was doing it out of Lou's studio, I said, okay, Adam, this is gonna be the most difficult thing that you're ever gonna do to try to show this material. This right here, guys, and this is the last remaining few that we have. And they've even the price on this, you know the original price that we sold this for? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I can't even imagine that we even had any of these left. These were the last of the few that we have. Here's what this is. This is precious Ethiopian opal. Precious. So this is a specimen of it. Here's what makes this so crazy. Every single bead, and I guarantee you, you get this home, every single bead in this necklace will have fire just like this.
Guaranteed. Guaranteed.
And that's what makes this a deal. And this is what's so crazy about it. Do you know you never can buy, when you go to a, there we're showing it on a light, that was, it's a different necklace, this isn't faceted, but what they're showing you there is the color, okay? The color concentration of this. When you get this home, okay, even the original price, actually that's showing pretty good on Aaron.
Looking gorgeous.
Okay, so here's the deal. You got two different colors on this that we're showing. These are some of the largest rondelle, what we call fat tire rondelles that we ever had. The big deal on this, guys, trust me, when you get this home, take it to any jeweler, okay? This is precious Ethiopian opal. You can't even buy these for, if you went to the Tucson Gem and Mineral Show, you couldn't buy this necklace for the original price at wholesale.
I believe it.
Even the wholesale, you couldn't got it. This was like a once-in-a-lifetime deal that we did about 5 years ago, and we were able to buy this. We went through the load, the parcel, and then we had a big October event, which was one of the largest as far as opal TSs that we've ever done, as far as dollar and quick. It sold out in a second. People know what this is, and they realize how valuable this is. This, I'm telling you, this is really a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I'll never, ever be able to do this again. If I was to cut, and here's the key thing, okay, you have to understand, every single bead, I guarantee it, when you get this home, if every single bead doesn't have fire, then don't keep it, okay? That's what makes it different. This is all AAA, AA grade precious opal. It doesn't get any better. It doesn't get any finer. If I had to make this necklace from my rough, which I'm showing you here now, that I buy, right, in this grade, and I had to guarantee every bead have fire, you would be lucky for me to be able to sell you that necklace for maybe a couple of $1,000s.
Okay.
Maybe $2,000 might get you the necklace. I mean, that's where it is. This is just one of those, this is what we call an opportunity buy.
Yes.
And our original price was based on that. That was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. We're down to the last few of the last few, and then they've discounted this to a stupid price. You couldn't even buy the rough material for even that. You would have to buy this AAA grade and AA grade material, you would literally have to spend double that just to buy the material, and that's before cutting it and any loss or anything. This is the ultimate precious opal that comes out of Ethiopia.
Just so everybody knows, and forgive me, I should have said this at the beginning, please keep your eyes out for the Black Friday deals. You'll see the graphics change, and it says it right there. There's only about 3 of them in the show, and this is obviously one of the big ones. These are super discounted, but the catch is there's like a few dozen only. If you've seen this on TV before and you've wanted it, you just struck gold. We have it in both options, which is going to be the white or the vanilla. The white is selling out the fastest fastest. Sorry, the vanilla is selling out the fastest at this moment in time. So either one you cannot go wrong with, and you can see on Erin how beautiful they are. But this is about a steal of a deal that you got to get home. Once in a lifetime, sure it is. I mean, this is something you'll have forever and passed down to from generation to generation. To Jay's point, we're in the studio in studio lighting. You have this in natural lighting outdoors. Jay, it comes to life.
If you look at this on Erin, you know what's really unique about this? Now that camera's a good, what would you say, that camera's at least, what, 20 feet away from her?
Yes, I would.
At least 20 feet.
Yep.
Okay, I'm a marksman and I'm pretty good at this, right? I would say that's 20 feet. By that camera being back from Erin, and she's still got even muted stage lighting. Look at, can you see the fire? Can you see the fire? And that's what they call opalescence, right? That fire is what they call opalescence. And think about this, if you were in regular light, just standard light, and think of what that is going to look like. It just literally looks like it's on fire around your neck. Here again, this material is, when you go and buy these at a trade show, you might, like, every fourth bead might have fire.
Exactly, not every,
right.
not every
bead. That's the key thing. They're selling you, are they selling you precious Ethiopian opal? Yes, but it's all about the fire. It's all about the opalescence. And so, where you know, like when you buy them wholesale, usually like you'll have like a 16, 18-inch strand, but like every third bead, every fourth bead, every fifth bead will have fire. The rest of them don't have any fire. And I guarantee you, every single bead in this will have fire.
It's nearly gone. If you'd like to order, both options very limited, both selling as quickly as each other. Black Friday deals galore. You can see them all right now on hsn.com. If you would like to just kind of check it out at any time, you'll certainly take advantage of great flex pays, free shipping and handling when you spend $75 or more. I want to quickly show you, you can see the Hubei necklace. I will be making an announcement when we come back from this break, so stand by for a major announcement on what is going to be the single most attractive, exciting, compelling opportunity of the night tonight. Also, a new Today special happens tonight at midnight, so you make sure you stick around for that. The lovely Suzanne's going to be here as we get a little bit festive. Jay and I will make the big announcement coming up in a few seconds from now, so brace yourself. If you love that Hubei, it's something you're going to want to know. Stay with me.
Let HSN be your personal shopper this holiday season. Join us as our hosts share their holiday faves. Catch our hottest deals, coolest offers, and special surprises. Holiday Host Faves starts Friday at midnight on HSN.
And you can find everything you need for the holidays right here on HSN, like these beautiful holiday.
This year.
It was nothing. Want to find your Mary? Shop HSN. Stock up on everything you need to find your Mary. From festive holiday decor to great gifts. And get free shipping when you spend $75. Visit hsn.com for full details.
Since I brought my first invention to the world over 25 years ago, HSN has been my home. Now I'm inviting you to my house for an all-new show, Joy Live. Every Saturday, join me as I find the best HSN products for you and the stories behind them. From unique finds to deals you're gonna love. So let's have some fun. Don't miss Joy Live with me, Joy Mangano, every Saturday night on HSN.
Bunner, and how I find my Mary during the holiday season is I make sure my home is extra cozy. The holidays are hectic, so you want to make sure you've got some nice warm cozy throws to snuggle up with, some pillows, maybe a little candlelight for that relaxed mood so that you can be extra merry in the holidays too.
Well, thank you for tuning in on this special show, Jay's last of the visit. If you were joining us at the start at 8 p.m., you certainly know that we made a big deal about Hubei being here. We got it. The world's most collectible, signature, most adorable, quite frankly, one of the most precious things that money can buy. This is real, authentic Hubei. We were scheduled to present this as our final item of the show and of the visit. Folks, behind the scenes, a lot went on. That plan has now changed due to a huge number of people finding this online at hsn.com. You're good, really good, I'm impressed. So I don't want anybody to be upset with Jay and I for this to sell out before we get there. So the plan now is that we will scrap the idea of airing it at the end of the show. We will present this and make it officially available to everybody at around 10 past 9. So in about 35, 40 minutes, we're gonna do it a little earlier. At 10 past 9 East Coast time, we will make the Hubei, and incidentally, that's 36 inches of Hubei available at an amazing price. We'll tell you the story, we'll talk about the American story, we'll talk about the mine being closed. You're looking, by the way, at something that is 35 to 40 years old. You can't get this anywhere. This is something so special, so rare. So again, around 9:10, 9:12 East Coast time is when we'll make it officially available. Jay, you and I get to do a lot of good things, a lot of exciting things, but I mean, that's gonna be one for the books.
It's a flash in the pan. It took 4 years to do this. And it's a flash in the pan, guys. Okay, this is something that just never happens, and it's one of those things that when they're gone, they're gone. There is no way to even make even one more, so.
You heard it right there. We will again make it fair as possible for everybody. Jay and I on Tuesday talked about this, colors of coral. We talk about signatures with Jay, and turquoise is obviously at the heart and soul of that, but the other part is certainly going to be coral. This is a weekly deal drop which launched on Monday and is now nearly gone, especially in the red colors of coral. Notice the beautiful sterling silver. This is the orange. We do have some matching pieces as well, including a stretch bracelet that I'll share with you in a few moments' time. $129.50 down from an HSN price of $259. Length is 18 inches. It has the 2 3/4 inch extender. There is a vibrancy, Jay, of the coral, a specialty of the coral that never ever can be replicated. It's something so unique.
This is one of the things that, you know, in coral, here again, you know, I've been blessed with, I've been able to have the Mine Find show now for 28 years of the 46 years I've been doing this. And when we first started out, the Mine Find show, we probably had every color of coral that you could ever have, right? I mean, we had black coral, of all things, black coral, gold coral, we had blue, we had yellow, we had angel skin, we had salmon, we had Mediterranean red coral. You know, we had almost every color of coral that you could imagine. Because coral is protected under the CITES program, you know, and they don't harvest it. And I'm totally for that, okay, especially certain species. This comes, the only reason that you're actually seeing this right here, this is material, old material from Indonesia. This was probably harvested in the 80s. I do have the CITES certificates on it. But this came out of somebody's private collection. This is so rare. Here again, this was a one and done. We had enough material that we were able to actually do these designs. We also have a couple of accessory designs, like a stretch bracelet and a pair of earrings. And I believe there's still rings left. I'm not really sure, but a few.
Well, fine.
But here's the thing. This is the material from Indonesia. This is branch coral. And I want to demonstrate something. Okay, now this is red, and this is the orange, naturally. So this is natural orange, and that's natural red. Here's the natural red, and this is natural orange. Now, I know you're going, well, that doesn't look like that. Okay, I gotta tell you, what I told Adam is, you know what I should have done is I should bring like a grinder. Of course, it'd make a mess, and it would be real loud, and it would, you know, if I just took this and ground and buffed this right here, that would turn into that.
Oh,
and
my
that
gosh.
would turn into that. And it's not magic, folks. That's what it is. So under here, you can could see the orange color, and here you can see the red color. The red is much rarer than the orange, but they're both rare. These, like I said, were probably harvested sometimes in the late 80s. I doubt in the early 90s. By then, they'd pretty much restricted the harvesting of it. And now Indonesia, they still have great coral beds. And you know what they've done even commercially now with coral? They're starting coral farms. There's undersea coral farms. But the coral that you have to understand, you're looking at something here, this branch coral, and if you can hear this, do you hear that?
I hear it.
Okay, if this was a bamboo or a sponge coral, that would be thunk, 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 thunk.
Okay.
You can tell how hard this material is. And that's the thing, it's really old, it's slow growth, and it's really not, a lot of people are under the misunderstanding, a lot of people think that coral is a form of plant. It's not.
Oh, you asked me this the other day.
Well, it was a trick question, but I didn't want to give it to you a second time because now you know the answer. So it's no fun, it's not real. So you really want to know if people really know how this is formed. You're really buying a little organism, it's called a polyp. You're buying his ex-condo that he's vacated. So he's built the condo, and then he's decided to move to a new condo, you know, or he's moved out, and then some of his relatives moved in, and they even built the condo bigger and bigger until, you know, finally, you know, they just abandoned the condo totally, right? You know, it's formed by a small starfish-like organism that's called a polyp. What makes this unique, and again, here again, is the rarity of this material. You just don't go out and buy more coral. The coral that is out there now is all bamboo or sponge coral, and that they can harvest. It's very, very unusual, extremely rare, and unique to find branch coral. So this was branch material. Like I said, this is old harvest. These bracelets are amazing. This whole design, this is all part of a gallery collection. I fell in love with these. I mean, they're just, not only is it an amazing material, it's a really, truly an amazing design. Everybody that sees this, they go gaga. And here again, the only place that you can buy these, the only place you'll find them, the only place you see them is here on the Mind Find show. Yeah. Now, I just want everybody to understand, these are one and dones, okay? This will be something, I have no more of this material. There is no way to ever get this material again. When these are gone and they're sold, this is not something you're gonna see down the road, right? The only way you're even seeing these, that we've got these last few left, they're doing this deal. I couldn't do that. I couldn't make it, and I couldn't sell it for that. So this is really not only a fabulous, fabulous deal, but it's something that's extremely rare, extremely, extremely rare.
If you do want the rings, sizes 5 through, I believe, 11 are available, but limited across the board. So Jay was right, there is a ring, but there's hardly any of the ring left. Red coral is the best seller between the red and the orange, so most people are saying yes to the red tonight. The orange is popular, but the red is certainly in the lead. And that stretch bracelet, what we'll do is spend a few moments on that by itself, because quite honestly, between you and I and Jay, the bracelet is selling as quickly as the necklace is. Jay, no surprise there, right?
Well, you know, like these bracelets, I have to tell you, you know, like I have, I've made a, we've done a lot of designs in our day, okay? And I can honestly say this, okay? We have done literally, in my lifetimes, probably, if not tens of thousands, well over 100,000 designs, well over, I know. Of that, this is one of the coolest stretch bracelets that we've ever made, and at least one of the top, probably one of the top 6 designs that we've ever come up with in a stretch bracelet look.
Okay.
And I'll show you that, and I'll show you the technicalities on making that. It's really amazing. But here again, amazing design, amazing material.
Necklace is available at that special weekly deal drop price, over $100 off. Check out more weekly deal drops online at hsn.com, from mattress toppers to Clinique Beauty to HP laptops to portable generators. There's something for everybody. Yeah, there's so many great things. And again, weekly deal drops are only good until they sell out or until the end of the week. And obviously we're at the end of the week, so that price is about to expire. Let's just quickly hone in on this bracelet because it is a Black Friday deal. I don't want to confuse anybody with this, but the team took an additional discount on the stretch bracelet to bring it into a Black Friday deal. We only have a few hundred now left. Again, red or orange, Jay.
Is there any way that we can zoom in on that, on Aaron's wrist, and zoom in on the coral?
Yeah.
Is there any way to do that at all? Is that possible, guys?
As close as possible to the coral.
As close as you possible to the
coral
coral.
close-up.
I just want to show you something. Yeah, a coral close-up. Can you go any closer? Or can we do it on this? Okay, let's do it on Adams. Okay. Can we do it on Adams' camera? Because we can get closer. Okay, I'm just going to give everybody FYI here and just show you something. Do you see on the red and the orange coral, do you see this in here? Mm-hmm. Do you see the honeycombs? Mm-hmm. Do you see the honeycombs? This? Mm-hmm. I don't know, maybe we could show it better on this.
Show me.
Okay.
Okay, Jay's coming in this way. Okay, teamwork.
Okay, I don't know if we can do this.
That's good, that's good. I can see the honeycomb.
Okay, do you see the honeycombs in there? Okay, that is how you can tell this is the real deal. This is natural branch coral. Okay. If it wasn't, it wouldn't have that. It wouldn't have those honeycombs. When you see those honeycombs,
I can see it in both, yeah, there and there.
Okay, that is the natural material. That's how you know that is natural. And and what you're looking at is, remember when I told you the polyps? Yeah. You know, that they make those little beehive kind of like honeycombs. That's where the polyp lives inside that. Okay. And then what they do is they're look like little starfish, and they have little tentacles. And that's why you only find coral in salt water. Because what they're doing, they're feeding off all the minerals and nutrients in the salt water. You don't see coral in fresh water, right? Not like this, not branch coral. So, and that's how coral is formed. That's actually they're secreting calcium carbonate, and that's what they're dispelling, they're getting rid of, right? So they take in the nutrients, and then they build that shell with the calcium carbonate, and that's what coral is. That's what you're looking at here.
Well, if you do want the red one, we're down again to about 170 or so, 180 before it's sold out. Black Friday deal, lowest price ever, stretch, so this is easy on, easy off, but you're getting a substantial amount of this, of course, precious. Hard to acquire, real, genuine, gorgeous red or orange coral. And Jay, it doesn't get lost on me. Again, we took hand craftsmanship, the way this is built and designed.
Okay, if you look at this, okay, like the sterling silver and the way they do this, but here's what I want everybody to pay attention to. Do you see this right here? Mm-hmm. That's three-dimensional. Mm-hmm. So they're cutting that on a curve, right? So what does that say, right? They have to have pieces of coral that are larger. I'm not really good at this, Adam's thing. Right. The pro. That's what he gets paid the big bucks for. Okay, so do you see the size of this material? Look at all the waste that you're going to have on this coral to be able to do that. So that in itself is a skill. Also, I want you to think about something. How do you drill perfectly 2 holes on each side on a curve?
How do you?
It's a skill, okay? There is no drill. There is no drill built on planet Earth that I'm aware of. And if there is one, give me a call, because I am a player.
You gotta buy it. Yeah.
To actually drill this, think about this. They have to drill 2 holes, and they have to drill it on a curve. So they drill it on one side, then they bring it in on the other side and loop it in. Wow. And it's a skill, and then they have to center that up so that it's perfectly centered. Otherwise, think of just the skill level that it takes. These aren't machine made, okay? These are all made by hand. Yeah, and I don't know of a machine that will do it. And these have to be perfect, and they also have to be perfect how they're centered up, because otherwise they'll lay crooked. Right. And they won't lay on your wrist right. I mean, these are absolutely perfect. And that's because the only way to do it is to have skilled artists and people that really, I'm telling you, if you had me make this for you, that would cost about $1 million, and I would make one. I charge a lot of money. Okay? I got a very expensive wife, okay, that I have to keep her in the custom that she's used to living, okay? So that's what I would charge you. I'm joking, but actually that's the truth, okay? I couldn't, it literally, if you had me make this, I could maybe make one in a year. I mean, and there would be a whole huge pile next to me of broken ones, right? It really is a total skill. And because it's natural coral, that's what's cool about this material. It's so hard that they can actually do designs like that. Most coral, we wouldn't be able to do that. We'd have to inlay it in something, or there'd have to be some kind of backing on it. You couldn't do it with a sponge coral or a different type of coral. It would really, like a bamboo coral, it has to be branch coral.
Jay, we're going rogue, is that okay?
I'm all about, me.
Rules.
Well, there again, we make the rules, Rules are made to be broken.
Oh, we're going to do just that right now. Earlier today, and this is all news to me, folks, so you're going to bear with me. I don't have any information about this, but we're going to do it anyway. Earlier today, Jay, you aired apparently this necklace. Is that true?
We did. Lenny Bobini and I launched this.
Okay. They're letting me know that a lot of folks wanted to see it. Yes, it is a Black Friday deal. Can we spend a few minutes here? Is that all right?
There again, let's do.
Well, you do roll with the punches.
Well, here's the thing. I'm probably fired, so I don't care. Actually, to tell you the truth, I don't work here. So you can't fire me. I mean, how bad is that? You can't get rid of me because I don't work here.
That's when you see the price of the Hubei, you'll see why this is our swan song. Okay, guys, this is we're going to learn this together from Jay. This is a multi-gemstone 60-inch necklace. It is a this day only price. Yeah, guys, there's a lot of stone here. This is 60 inches of absolutely spectacular, gorgeous gemstones together. Lowest price in our history. We're going to double this. We're going to triple it. We're going to wear it in 100 different ways. Jay, what gemstones am I seeing in here?
Okay, well, number one, you've got 5 feet, right? So we call this our Lin.
Oh, you did the Lin measurement.
We call this the Lin length, right? This necklace is as tall as Lin Murphy. So.
I believe it.
That's something, and that's a true story. Okay, and you've got, what's cool with these designs is this, okay? We get a lot of these requests for these 60 inches. They're 5 feet of gemstone. You've got high-grade lapis. The turquoise in this is out of my Redskin collection. One of the more rare and expensive turquoises that I have. I could sell the rough material for way more than any jewelry I could ever make out of it. It's highly, highly collectible. Rhodochrosite from Argentina, which is the pink red. And this is old material, probably from the 80s. I have new material. I'm going directly to Hector, who's one of the original mine owners in Argentina. In fact, I did a deal. I was down in Argentina in March and did a deal and got more new material. And I guarantee you the prices are crazy, very rare. And then black spinel, and that is the sparkle, the bling there. But it also serves, what it does, do you see what Adam just did here? Okay, on his finger, he just rolled that around. You could literally take this and roll it up in the palm of your hand. It is so flexible. Here's the deal, why this is so popular. It's also not just the length, not just because it's 5 feet, 60 inches. It's because of the materials, okay, but also how user-friendly and wearer-friendly this is. In certain designs are even more wearer-friendly. We had a contest with this one time, and we wanted to see who could make the most different looks out of this one necklace. So you buy this one design, you're gonna buy it once. You can see here with Erin. Erin's doing, so she's got looks like about an 18-inch, and then she's got another that goes down. We had a contest. I believe I made 26 or 27 different looks.
Well, because you can.
Yeah, 26 or 27, I think that was what I did. There were people that made more, but they cheated. They brought in enhancers and other pieces. No. Well, they were trying to cheat.
Of course
okay, they were trying to cheat. There's always those kind of people, right? They always want to rig the game,
yes,
right?
Yes.
But you know, but with that, just being able to do that and to make different looks out of it. You know, when I take a lot of my staff, when they go to Tucson Gem and Mineral Show with me, they're there and we have this competition. You can't cover the whole show.
Right.
So everybody, we have like these sections. It's almost like a military move, right? Like a map. And everybody goes out and we all try to outdo each other on what we can find,
Fun.
right? It's a game, right? But when the ladies come, and they're very good at this, and they're very good at sourcing. They know all the mining contacts like I do. They have, you know, they've been with it for a really, really long time. And every day I used to tell them, I said, how much jewelry did you bring? Or are you buying all that? Or because, you know, there's so much jewelry at Tucson Gem and Mineral Show. And they say, no, these are our designs, dummy, you know? And they say, you know, and I go, no, I don't remember that. And what it is, every day they would take some of these necklaces like this, and they would wear them in different ways, and they'd group them together, and then they would like different. Have another, and then use this as a base. But literally, you can make well over just with this necklace. Okay, well, I could, if I had the time, I could show you 20 different ways that you could wear this. You could even wear this as a belt.
Sure. You
could wear this as a bracelet. You could wrap this around and make a multi-strand bracelet with it. It comes with a hook and eye finding to make it possible. So think about this. You have 5 feet. Okay, there's 5 feet of material. Why would you need a hook and eye finding? Right. You could throw it over your head. You could even double it.
Of course.
And we did that because our viewers actually came up with that idea. And they said, look, as versatile as this is, if you would put a hook and eye finding that give us a little bit even more latitude to even wear it in more different ways. You could wear this as, depending on your neck size, you could even wear this as a 5-strand collar necklace. You could wear it as a choker. You could layer it down, 1, 2, 3 strand. You could do a waterfall. You could bring it down. You could twist it because it's so flexible, and you could do a lariat. You could actually knot this and put a lariat. You could bring it up and wear a choker and a lariat. You could just do it as a long lariat necklace. You could do it as a lariat where you move up the lariat up and down the thing. I mean, I can sit there, I can show you. There's endless ways to actually accessorize with this. And this is what makes it so popular and so wearable and so user-friendly. And this one, of all of them, here's the thing. I love this color combination. I really do.
What is it again, Jay?
Okay, so you've got red skin turquoise here again. Highly collectible, rare. The mine has been flooded for over 20 years. It's now a lake. You can still get it, but you'd have to scuba dive for it. Then you've got black spinel. We fasted. Here again, form of hematite. It also acts as a pivot point. Rhodochrosite from Argentina, and then lapis from Afghanistan. And again, with the lapis, it's the lapis that everybody wants, that high blue. It's not a denim. It's not dyed. It's not treated. It's not enhanced. It's natural. Everything on this necklace is completely 100% natural color.
Fastest selling item of our first hour is this. We are nearly sold out. If you would like to order it, it's our Black Friday deal. It's 60 inches. It's down to $84 and change. You're getting free shipping because you're spending $75 or more. And that means you'll actually get free shipping on this and everything else that you buy today, which is awesome. Obviously, also, you're backed up by our extended return policy, so you can get this home and see how many different ways you can find to wear it and then let Jay know. You have till the end of January to decide.
You know what? We ought to have a contest. Now, not all 60 inches, and that's what I'm saying. Not all of them that we make actually will do that. But these, because of how the beads and how the spinel and everything is cut, it's actually, you know, we've got several that we've done in this, and every one that we've done in this side, people just go crazy on it because it is so flexible, and it's so fun, and there's so many different ways. But we ought to have a contest one of these days and see how many you could come up with, and you time it. And then time it, right? For like, you only get so much time, and then who can come up with the designs? And it's got to be where we film everybody independently so they don't cheat.
It's a great idea. I can tell this is a sore topic with you. All these cheaters. Don't forget.
Okay, well, like Erin, like this. Okay, now look. She didn't have any help. She just did
it herself.
She did that herself, right? It's not like she had help doing that. She just sit there and changed it just messing with it.
If you want to check out more jewelry on hsn.com, maybe you're looking for some sparkle, our exclusive Absolute brand with sterling silver, round and baguettes. It's that circular pendant, $39.50. You know who loves Absolute the best? Colleen Lopez. It is her all-time go-to. Highly recommend you check out that one. As we head into our second hour, boy oh boy, the butterflies in my tummy are fluttering around. There's a lot to talk about. Really, first of all, I want to tell you about a Black Friday deal. I presented this, look guys, look at this, seriously. This is amazing. Look at the size of it. This is the Black Friday deal of all Black Friday deals, and we've had some good ones. I think this is going to outperform the 60-inch necklace we just had now, because it's, I mean, look at the heft here, the weight, the chunkiness of it, and I love the colors. We're at $89.98. That is money well spent on our quartzite bead necklace. I am so excited to talk about that. The other selection that I do want to share with you is down here. This is coming up a little bit later since we moved things around. This is soft. It's more of a pastel color, the bead jewelry. We'll talk about what's in here, but there's bracelet, there's earrings, and there's the necklace as well, all on clearance. Whenever you see a clearance price in a J. King show, it simply means it's the final few, so stick around for that. And of course, all eyes are on the Hubei. If you are kind of flicking in and out, you might have missed my announcement. We were scheduled to do it at the end of this hour, going into 10 p.m. That has been canceled. We will be doing it in 10 minutes time from now, simply because too many people were finding it on hsn.com, and obviously we don't want to make anybody upset or angry. You are looking at up to 40-year-old Hubei, genuine, original, authentic Hubei. It's the world's most collectible